only on esportbf.com.
It would help us out tremendously as to giving you guys this content, these events, and to be putting on these streams. So props to all of you that are following and watching right now. Make sure you do share this and get it out there to as many people as possible. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get on to our next map, which is going to be on our Ross. And already the teams are, well, they're spacing out pretty evenly here. We're not seeing a super duper heavy push on B from Team Insane. It's going to be about one squad. Looks like it's one squad for about each of them.
Yeah, this is let me get into my camera view here so I can see what's going on. We've got a big fight. Looks like maybe Venom's winning this one out. Oh, two-piece with the dynamite. Oh no. Oh no. Insane's gonna take this on.
Not only that, but Michael also cleaned up one with the gun. So that's going to be 4 down here onto that B flag. They will be able to get that burn. And I like what Reckless is doing. He's going to go ahead, push up, get a little bit aggressive. On the other side of the map, though, we are going to be seeing Slapper Japper and Foppy doing some work over here next to the depot. But IMZ, mate, he's doing some work. Now, this guy was pulling some numbers on Rotterdam, so he knows what he's doing. With that medic kit. Unfortunately, though, you know, Tank Shell versus person, I think Tank Shell's going to win
Not
every
much
time.
you can do. Really not much you can do there.
No, not at all. So let's see what Spider is going to be up to. So Spider now going back and forth here with the tank as he's going to be taking a few shells going down here. I don't think he's got anybody actually on his side to help out with repairs. Yeah, he's going to go ahead, get on out of there. 19 health is left for this man. Let's see if he can stay alive. No rockets or no shots are going to be coming up. So both tanks are going to be staying up and alive, but they don't have that position next to the depot just yet. I like Foppy. He's going to be able to get some repairs there from Harvey. That's going to be really, I think, a key difference in this game, especially if it ever comes back and we see teams really get to play this on a regular basis, is having that repairman to help out. But look at Evan here. Evan has an opportunity to go big. He spots out 2 players, but no, the dynamite to the face. Evan, what are you doing, buddy? Get out of there. Get out of there.
Oh, man.
Slapper Jacker now in a 1 versus 3 situation.
Look at this. Look at this setup from Insane though. They've got guys spread literally in a linear fashion map. There's nowhere anyone from V is gonna sneak through. It's a great setup here. He's just gonna have to beat them on gunfights.
I like where Reckless is setting. I like where Slinks is setting. They have a really good crossfire going down. It's really going to be all up to Foppy here in this tank. He's down 38 health, so this is definitely not good. His teammates have pretty much all died around him. His squad is down. Should be spawning in here in just a few moments, but I like what Foppy's doing. He's going to go ahead back up, concede that map. He's like, okay, yeah, you can have this. But, you know, Foppy right now, he could actually just play back behind that Charlie building. That would give him plenty of cover. Wouldn't really have to worry too much about these infantry players coming around. And he would be A-okay there. Spider's be back up in his own tank, though. So we'll see where Spider is actually going to be reinforcing. So far, it's looking like he's just trying to get out of his own spawn, taking a few bits of damage. But a big fight is going to be commencing here.
Yeah, this is... Sway's picking up too. He's not... I don't think... flag, though.
We actually have a mixed squad. We have players from 2 different squads here onto that C flag, so we might be having a bit of a spawn bomb coming down in onto it. But it does look like they have been cleaned up for the most part. I think there's only 1 player left up and alive. He is going to be back below that bridge there. Slapper Japper, nope, he didn't spot him out. Foppy, oh my god, nobody knows. What? Is he actually? He is. Jordy able to sneak through. That is a beautiful play. I don't like the fact that he jumped on C as fast as he did, but if you can get those spawns, it's going to be huge. In the meantime, we are going to be seeing a big push here over towards that B flag. Potentially, squads are going to be lining up. I like where Thoppy is going to be sitting as well. Jordy now going to be the lone man up on C.
Spawns there. There he goes. There, he's got spawns now.
Well, I want to see what he's going to be able to do in terms of kills. He's going to be able to spot out one. Can't get that kill, though. Does end up going down. All up to one man to save the day, and he wasn't able to. Timberwolves does end up going down as Harvey will be able to get that final kill. So looking pretty good, I would have to say, overall for this Insane squad. Definitely a different match than what we just saw, as it was so back and forth. But on board with Spider over here, as he is going to be sitting on top of that B flag. Now, this is a position that we haven't seen too often on this particular map.
Not yet, no. It'll be interesting to see. Maybe this could be a new power position, you know, put your tank at the top of the map, see what happens. But Insane's made an error here. They're all in the middle of the map, just in the middle of this field. They've really got nowhere to go. Venom's kind of surrounded them. This is a really tough position for Insane to be in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm Sway. Make the play, baby. Make that play. He's going to be able to get at least one shot coming in. The ricochets are all over the place. There's a second one coming up. He will be able to get the kill. His teammates are trying to finish that up. Spider is, he's going to be still sitting up on the top. Thoppy is surrounded by all sides. He will manage to get at least 3 kills, it looks like, there from his teammates to try and stay alive, but he took a lot of damage in the process. Spider now making his way down towards that river. And this is just a really interesting setup so far from both of these teams. Not something you would expect. Really, really good plays coming out, as at 90-18. Is the comeback going to happen right here, right now, to reset this map basically like it was in the beginning, with no team with really any clear indication that they are in control of it? But
yeah,
Spider,
this has really been back and forth. Rubbers is going to get pushed here on B. There's going to be a big push coming to B.
Oh, I want to see what IMZA is going to be able to do. He picks up Slapperjacker. Nice. Ah, the reload, though, coming at the wrong time. Can he get the hit bar spray? He does. 2 down, pushing down River. That is a huge kill. At the same time, I believe we had a push happening over here onto Bravo as well. That is not going to be B. That is going to be, unfortunately, not going to be able to see that, as all players did end up dying. But, yeah, so C still going to be their stronghold for the time being. Now, in this situation, I gotta think that you can actually make the push from spawn, can't you, from B? Isn't it shorter?
I think so. I think it is. But the thing is when you look at who Zane's pushing with now, they do have Mugi on medic now, which is nice. But they kept trying to push with Assault, and Assault doesn't have the option for smoke. So what you end up with is you're just running through a field wide open, you're getting farmed. So I like this play now, where they've got at least the medic there. He doesn't look like he's throwing any smoke down, but hopefully they can get some spawns. I'm not sure what Insane's doing. There's 3 guys trying to push the Venom tank. I'm not really sure there. Maybe just a poor play call, or someone missed the call. I'm not sure.
Right now, we are going to be seeing I'm Sway getting up on top of that Bravo site. He's going to be having a fantastic flank. He picks up 1. Not able to get the second one, though. And unfortunately, didn't select the right player here. We are back on B right here, right now, as Jukes will be up and alive for that defense. He's going to try and spot out any of these players potentially coming in from the spawn. There's not going to be anybody there, though, so he should be A-okay.
Yeah, and Venom's done a really good job of Zane did a really good job at the start, holding everything down, and now then it's the completely wall off Zane here. Now we got a big push on B, though. Smoke coming in.
Thoppy, he does end up going down, so that is not going to be a single tank coming in here. Evan, though, trying to come around the backside. He spots out Spider. He will be able to get at least 1 shot off on him. He does go down. A little bit of damage. That may slow any kind of a push potentially coming in onto that C flag, but they already have infantry ready and waiting in that situation. Jordy is going to be able to do some work potentially here. That is, unless his teammate takes out all of the cover. Although he took out the wheel, which allows him down in this really weird ditch. He does eventually get spotted out and taken down. Spider, though, he's going to be looking for those long-range shots. There's the MG going to work. He's going to be able to pick up 1. Looking for the splash damage. Doing a fantastic job of just keeping a lot of damage on those players consistently, not allowing them to heal up fully. If he had some infantry that were pushing, that would have been perfect. But he does eventually back on out.
Now, what was the ticket count for the first round, Brett? Do you remember? I know Insane won. I don't remember
was 25-0 in favor of Insane.
So we're really looking at about a 50-50 game here, right?
Absolutely. Now. Yeah.
So
yeah,
50 ticket to 50 ticket.
Overall, it's pretty much all evened up. I mean, both of these teams are just slugging it out at the time, and we'll see if they're going to be able to. Because, like I said, you know, nobody really has shown any kind of dominance whatsoever. We do have a little bit coming out, I would say, maybe for VnM, as it's been a while since some flags have changed hands. But if the kills are fairly even across the board, then they may be able to drag it below that 25 ticket mark.
Absolutely, and VnM's got the hold right now, but it's been shown that IsN can flip that hold really quickly and hold themselves really well. So we'll have to see.
Oh, this is the moment. This is the moment. Oh no, reload at the wrong time. I was gonna say Sweet was gonna be able to have a beautiful play there, but unfortunately he does end up going down. Rubber Switch is gonna be back over here towards that B flag as well. So there's gonna be a 4-man push coming in on Bravo.
4-man push on Bravo, and then VnM is pushing 3 plus a tank on the C. So we're gonna have to see how these trades pan out. I gotta figure IsN wins this on Bravo here. They gotta mess this up pretty bad not to.
Yeah, they are looking pretty damn good. Taking a look right now, Michael and Reckless are gonna be up and alive. I'm Sway does end up going down from a back flank. B going in their favor, but like you said, a push coming in onto the Charlie flag, not successful. As Spider has to go ahead and back on out. Thoppy now gonna be coming in. So this is a swing. This is a swing. We do see, oh my god, we have 3 players now all set up over here onto that B flag now for, I think, Mookie. Look at Mookie. Mookie's like, nope, I'm a medic. I'm just going to go ahead and go for A. I would love to see him just go to A. I would love to see him just go to A and flash it.
I don't know why he's running at the tank here. He's a medic.
Oh my god, right now, Michael, Reckless, and Slinks. A 3-on-3. It's looking good. 3-on-2 now. I'm Sway and Big Rank are the only ones alive.
They've got to stay alive here. I don't think you can push this. Even 2v2, you can't take that chance when you're down.
Oh, you got to go ahead and wait for those spawns to come in, right? Yeah, Jukes is going to be coming in.
There we go. Now
there
there's 4.
is.
There we go.
Now the push is going to be commencing. I'd like to see some smokes maybe going down, especially over there under the truck. Nice. Slinkies does end up going down. Michael is still going to be up and alive, but oh, the dynamite is going to be able to take him out. At the same time, Thoppy and Harvey Tyler are going to be up and alive. They're going to try and push in. Harvey Tyler can't make it happen as all 4 players do end up getting picked up. B now going into their favor. Where are the rotations over there to A? Why didn't we see anybody flashing A? They had the opportunity. Now Spider is in a perfect position to stop this infantry from rotating. And without a tank, it is really going to be tough here on Aras. 10 tickets to 55. Are we seriously going to be seeing VnM able to take this map?
It certainly looks like it right now. They just, that 2-flag hold that they held for so long in the middle of the round was what did them in. They burned it for probably close to 100 tickets. And IsN just kind of kept doing these weird split pushes. Yeah, I think VnM takes it. VnM takes this map. So VnM takes map 1. Map 2, Rotterdam. Oh, they've got to be able to pick up a kill here, right?
Oh yeah, it's done and dusted there. That's going to be what, 52, I think, 2-0. Very close match.
25-ish. Yeah, extremely close match.
I mean, if you think about it, it was 25 for IsN, 52 there for VnM.
Yeah.
It was really anybody's game, but I really feel like, and I hate putting it on just one player, but if we had seen the push going in to tag that A flag there towards the end, that probably would have been able to do it there for that match, because that would have pulled back the tank, pulled back the infantry, probably would have saved some lives over there on C to give them an opportunity to push in. That B flag, those players, they may have kind of second thought. Okay, do we push B? Do we go back to A? What do we do? Do we go for our home flag? We got the tickets to work with. So many things would have changed, but unfortunately, just not the case.
Yeah, I'd love to know the thought process there, because he ran out if the tank was one shot, but he didn't have anything for the tank, right? Because he was medic. So I'm not really sure what he was trying to do there. Maybe it was just like a moment of like he lost his thought process. I don't know.
I don't know, because a medic versus a tank, that ain't gonna be good at all. All right, so that is looking pretty good, I would have to say, for VnM. They got the first map up on the board. They got to be feeling pretty damn good. Let's see if we can get this overlay fixed.
The big issue with VnM taking Eris was that they come into this needing 1 round to win the match, and they're up 140, 135 tickets, right? That was a really kind of a must win there for insane on that last map.
Oh, come on. Is it really not going to let me edit this text?
We've got relatively normal breakouts here. Venom's pushing 6 to water side here from C.
All right. That ain't going to work. Okay, so unfortunately, not going to be able to put the map counts up as it's still kind of, well, it's just not working. Okay, so we are looking at, it looks like a big flank going to be coming in over here onto the bottom side towards that alpha site. So that is going to be something different that we haven't really seen a whole lot. Recon going to be used by Thoppy. Once again, excuse me, we are going to be seeing the first map going over there towards the Venom, so they're going to be sitting pretty here, as well as the fact that they do have this massive ticket advantage coming in. So they are pretty much in the clear, I think, for this map, I would have to say. Next map could be a back and forth one, but this one I feel pretty good.
I agree. I think, Venom, barring any huge issue, I think the first 2 cap they get is going to end the game by the time IsN even has time to get on another flag. That's just the nature of Rotterdam. I think it's kind of crappy that way. It's really easy to hold the 2 flags, and once you get a big lead, like 135, 140, when you start out with 160, 150 tickets, there's not a lot you can do.
Yeah, absolutely. So do I have these right? Is Insane on blue?
Yeah, Insane is blue.
Okay. Thought I was going crazy there for a second, but that's going to be for tomorrow. Yeah, so far, Insane is going to be in a double cap situation. Both home flags are taken over here for Venom. Looking good.
Yeah, oh. Alright, never mind. Yeah, it's not looking good here. I think, over at 135. So right now, right?
Yeah. But the teams are going to be playing this out, so we're going to go ahead and keep on going. IMZ8, though, he is going to be able to spot out 2 of those players. You can see trying to get those meds. Will be able to finish both of them, so looking pretty good here for Venom as they've managed to take both of these flags. And this is kind of what I want to see on Rotterdam. This is what I expect to see on Rotterdam, is going for these home flags. When you're on the other side of the map, you break through some side of it, and you basically just... All right, screw B. You want B? Have it. We're going to go ahead, take your home flag, and we'll keep our own as well. And we'll just pinch you in at Bravo. Eventually, I would imagine Venom probably going to be able to take Bravo or B site here pretty darn soon. Harvey Tyler is going to be able to get the kill, though, as we do see Jukes all the way coming back from home. And that's the other thing, too. I like it. I kind of like this idea because what you can have is while players are dying on that B flag that may be attacking it, they can spawn in back at C and they can basically re-walk their lanes. So you're constantly, checking all of those lanes, making sure nobody's going to be coming through. And then while you're spawning in on the other team's home flag because you've captured it, you're able to constantly get that back flank going down. I love this kind of setup.
Absolutely, and this is the first time we've seen it, right? The other games we've seen just the AB and BC hold. Normally AB hold seems to be the one that they play for, but I think when you come from C side, you're at a bit of a disadvantage. B, I really like the play to go for the AC hold because when you look at A as a whole, there's nowhere to hide coming from B. Like that's a hard play to make to A. So if you get the AC hold, that's a really easy farm to get guys running back from B to their home flag.
Yeah.
Like that's a really good hold there, and I like that they've done it. Hopefully we'll see a few more teams do it now that maybe some teams have watched this or whatever. Hopefully we'll see teams do that because I think AC is a little bit more interesting to watch than, an AB hold and farm everyone that tries to push it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it definitely mixes it up a bit. We do see some pushes now coming in. Moogie making his way over there towards that C flag, but man, it's going to be one hell of a push that he's going to have to make. Yeah, Sway is going to be able to take him down. So that's going to be pretty much a wipe there on that side of the map. Now, we are going to be seeing It looks like A still firmly in the possession here of VnM. Players are going to be coming out of spawn. This is what we were talking about before. It is such a hard flag to come in from. I'd kind of like to see maybe one or two people coming up for VnM to get onto that B flag, just kind of flash it a little bit. But for the time being, yeah, these players are really struggling just to get back in over here onto Alpha. And you know, on the other side of it, maybe if we had Insane, instead of going for Alpha, maybe if they just all spawned B and just had a defending, you know, like 3 defenders on Bravo, and then just send all 5 guys out towards that Charlie flag.
Yeah, I think that would be I think that's the play to make. They keep going back for their home flag, which I understand. Your home flag, you don't want to lose it, but A is such a hard flag to take from B, and the spawn, like the spawns are terrible. Like deployment, like they're awful on that A flag. Like to me, I think you go to C, try to push that out a bit.
Yeah.
But like you gotta admire the discipline of VnM here. Like no one's challenging B until now. Jukes is going up. Like they've been content with the AC hold. They were just content with it, and now they're gonna rotate since they lost that A flag finally. Jukes is alone. I think Jukes needs to wait for spawns here before he pushes in. He doesn't have anyone with him.
Well, let's go ahead and check out
He
Timberwolves
has
right
both
now.
these.
He is going to be setting up on top of that A site. They are going to be able to win over onto the burn. Looking for any of those players. Looks like we have at least one. Yep, we are going to be seeing Thoppy. He will be able to pick up Jordy, but Timberwolves knows exactly where he's going to be at. Moogie, though, coming around the backside. Doesn't even have to. Thoppy's like, hey, I'll go ahead and take him out. Using that ribeye rolls. Looking good. Okay, so A has been taken. We are going to be seeing now a push coming in onto that B flag. Looks like all of the players that were fighting over there onto A now transitioning over to that Bravo side. Rubber Switch is going to be able to get a couple of kills. IMZ8 just doing a fantastic job. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. Where is he at? Yeah, he's going to be 10-4. He's top fragging right now in this game. He's just looking fan-freaking-tastic. We'll go on board with him, see if he can do any more. I would like to point this out as well. The top 2 fraggers, I believe, in Hamada were both medics.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember that. You know, I think at the beginning of the game, people put so much value on the SG, especially. That's the really big one on medic people, or on assault. People value so much, and I think finally people are starting to realize that medic has a lot of value. The guns may not be the best. Like, don't get me wrong, the STG.
Well, I think after this last patch, they got a lot better.
They did, right? They improved them all, so it's. And to me, at least, personally, you get more value from medic, especially on maps like that you want smoke on. Like, that smoke is so valuable on those maps, and the pumps, and the Suomi, and the new gun, I forget the name of it, but they're all good at close range, in smoke, out of smoke, fighting close. Those are really good guns, so it's nice to see these people finally adapting to using them.
Absolutely, and we're going to be seeing some death just going everywhere here on the screen. Beautiful plays coming out. This is going to be a potential 3-cap coming onto the board here for VnM. They're continuously pushing on to this flag. It does look like we're going to be seeing some more and more revives going down. But, I mean, at this point, do you even need the revives? I mean, they're just rolling through these players one after another. We see a massive amount of medics. Look at this. We have 4 medics right now in one squad, and we have at least 1 medic, so 5 overall for VnM. Just rocking it here onto this A side. B is going to be flashing there for a moment, but they cleaned it up. It doesn't matter. As every single one of these players, they're going to be coming in from main spawn. Nobody's been able to get back around. I don't really know why Moogie went for B. I think he should have went for A, but still, even so, I think that the respawns would have been just fine here for VnM. They're winning out on every single one of their fights. It is just looking so dominant right now for this squad. VnM, like I said, they looked a little rough maybe there towards the beginning, but they're looking so damn good. 15-2 there for I'm Sway. We see IMZ Mate going 15-5, just looking so good in the frag department.
Yeah, you know, I think maybe VnM came in underestimating Insane a little bit. You know, Insane played phenomenal that first round, especially phenomenal on Hamada. Still, Hamada second round is to come, but you know, VnM they're fragging so hard now. Now, as I say that, Insane picks up like 5, but overall, VnM is just fragging so hard.
Yeah, I mean, it's just at this point, what do you do? 4-105. It was a slightly better map than what we saw previously, but overall, you're still saying 100 kills or 100 tickets. I'm sorry. You know, it was a dominant performance here from the word go on this particular map. They know exactly what they're doing, And they did it just fantastic. So props to VnM. They are going to be able to take 2 maps now to 0. And we'll see if they're going to make it a clean sweep as we move on over to Mata.
Yeah, you know, it was a well-played map. VnM seems really strong on this map again. You know, the two teams that seem to be performing extremely well on Rotterdam. I'd love to see that matchup. Maybe we'll get to see it tomorrow. Hamada I'm really interested in because now VnM is playing a lot more medic. Maybe that'll the tide on Hamada, but maybe Insane will realize that the medics are really contributing, paying off. Maybe they'll play more medics and we'll just get this 6-5 medic per team sort of thing on this map. You know, more run and gun style. It would be interesting to see.
Yeah. All right, so just a recap real quick, guys. Overall map count is 2-0. If we're going by sides, it is going to be VnM taking 3 sides to 1, as I'm sorry, to 2, as Insane did take the first side on Hamada with 6 tickets, and the first side on Aras with 25. VnM did take the second side on Aras to 52, and they took both sides on Rotterdam by 100+ tickets, so they definitely won that map. Now moving into Hamada, this is the closest map that we had out of the out of all of them so far. It is 6 tickets. Came down to 6 tickets. Insane with the advantage, but honestly, at this point, does it even matter?
Yeah, at 6 tickets, it could go see the way the tickets are in this game, and it's not based on spawns, it's based on kills. So you know, I think 6 tickets really negligible. We're basically going for a clean round here, 0-0, I would say.
Absolutely. Well, let's go ahead and see what the breakouts are going to be for both of these teams. Vehicles did play an important part there towards the end of the match in the last one. We'll see if that's going to be the case here at the beginning of this one. We are going to be seeing a fairly... I like the breakout so far coming in here for VnM. They're going to go for a very heavy B push.
They seem to do these wide pushes, you notice. They go out wide and cut straight into the bit more split approach. Insane throwing smoke. They're going right in. Interesting to see who wins this.
Oh, it does look like Jukes will get taken down. IsN is going to be still back up onto the flag itself. A lot of players are going to be dead. We can see right now Mugi able to pick up one. Slinks is going to be on the backside as well. That's going to be pretty much a wipe. We do see Big Ryan all the way. No, he's actually on the staircase. Okay, so that's not a bad position that I was thinking he was. Rubber Switch is going to be coming around on the flank as well. So they do have the players setting up on B. They could have the spawns here in just a few moments, but
VnM's coming out on C here. They got 3 on C.
Oh yeah, they do.
What's going on here?
So they are going to be able to get that flash here very soon. I'm really interested to see what Spider is going to be doing here. He's fairly low. He's down to 70 health, it looks like, at the moment. Thoppy deciding to go ahead and back up. And this is what I was talking about before. Take a look at that. We got Michael laying down some rockets all the way up the top of B. Tank really can't do much from that position. Yeah. C does look like it's going to go over-handedly into the favor of the VnM right now, as Thoppy going to try and get some long-range shots.
You know, Spider's a fantastic tanker, but Insane is doing a great job pinning him down, not letting him move. That's a really smart decision by them to not let him move around the map as he wants to. Evan from Insane is now rotating over to A. He's going to put pressure on that. VnM's still trying to push B, but they're not winning the gunfights right now. Insane's fragging.
Alright, so yeah, onto this B site. It does look like we are going to be seeing IsN able to pick up at least one. B now slowly but surely going into their favor. They could potentially take C and B. No, it does look like C is going to be flashing. Some long range shots going down. IsN not going to be able to really connect with any of those. As you go ahead back on out, we do see Thoppy setting up over here onto that C flag. He is a little bit weak there in his shots.
Yeah, there's still a fight going on C. I'm not really sure what's going on over there.
No, he's hiding. Yeah, Timberwolves is just sitting over here chilling out.
Typical Timberwolves, hiding in a ditch somewhere.
I do apologize here for the glitch, guys. This isn't something that that I seem to be able to change, unfortunately. But we're just gonna have to kind of deal with it.
He looks great. Kind of looks like you're looking through a telescope, you know.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
we've got a 2-cap right now from IsN. Still, they're holding on to C. They're doing a great job. The big venom pushing on B here. Whole squad's going in. Looks like maybe they're going to take control here.
Does look like B is going to be over into their favor. Michael's going to be up top. And they should get some really good shots down range. Spawns are going to be coming in. Michael decides to go ahead and drop down. He picks up 2, but will eventually go down. I believe he's going to get pinched. No, Jordy comes in. He does die. Reckless still going to be staying alive, so it's going to be a 1 versus 1 now. Shots, though, from across map are going to be able to pick up IMZ8. Slinky's doing his job, as he will be able to pick up at least 1, and B should be going back over into the favor of IsN. Thoppy sitting over here into the backfield. Wondering where he's actually going to be going.
Yeah, the IsN's, they're dominating the middle of the map right now. Their whole team is spawning. That's a weird spawn. They're all going around the back towards C right now. They're getting picked off as they go.
Well, looks like we're just going to have to deal with this glitch for now, guys, so do apologize for that. Thoppy does end up going down. Spider able to get some work in onto that tank. Sway is going to be able to harass just a little bit onto the backside of C. We're also going to be seeing Rubber Switch and Jukes making their way back over here as well. Harvey Tyler, see if he can set up and do some work. He is down below. This is such an awkward position. I hate being in this spot right here onto that C flag. Much rather be onto the backside. But I will say one thing that he has going for him is the support happening over onto Bravo. And that is something that I don't think that we've actually touched on a whole lot, is the, I think you actually mentioned it at the very beginning of the day, but that support that you can get from B is huge.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That fire right down into the massive. Now, VnM is somehow maybe just overwhelming with numbers here. They've got plenty on C now. They've got guys on A. Their tank is on A. Maybe gonna go for this AC hold here. Forget about B. Oh no!
Thoppy! Look at that.
Man.
Picks up 2 with the dynamite, 1 with the gun. He's looking pretty good. His teammates are dying though, 1 by 1. That's not what you want to see. Let's see if he can pick up any of these frags. So far, nothing left. He is going to be winning out the burn. Nope, it does look like it's going to be going out the other way. He's got some ammo. He's got some health. He's looking okay in that regard. Finds 1 more. No, he cannot. Get completely overwhelmed. And unfortunately, all that work that he did was all for naught. 101 to 114. Still a very close game, as both of these teams just back and forth, as we have stated before. Over and over and over again. A is getting contested as well. Let's check out what's going on over there. Does look like the tank may potentially try and come back. Spider, he is a little bit low on health, getting shots from behind. Definitely not going to like that, but he should be safe. I mean, they're really going to get outrun all of that damage for the most part. Evan is going to be up top as well, as they spotted out the potential flank that is going to be coming their way. So I'm liking this here from IsN. They're looking pretty decent in terms of what control they have, but we'll see how long they're going to be able to hold on to it.
They're doing a great job holding B. They're doing a fantastic job up top on B, holding that power position.
Yes, they are. Evan is going to be keeping his teammates up and alive. That is obviously the most important part of a medic's job, not just to get the kills, but to keep your team alive. Alive and well. We're going to be seeing Rubber Switch setting up on top of Bravo as well. Sway going to try and get a couple of frags. We'll be able to pick up at least 1.
And we've got, looks like IsN is doing a really good job of just sticking together on top B. VnM is doing this like a weird split. They're going in 1 by 1 and just dying. They need to wait and get spawns and going together as a group here. Like, Rubber picks up 1v1 on B right now. Oh.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. This is it is pretty chaotic, especially there onto that Bravo site. We do see looks like Slinkies and Michael's trying to go around onto the B flag itself, but that's going to be a pretty hard fight to break. A lot of smokes are going to be coming out. Moogie is going to be putting a lot of smokes down range. Can he get the revive off? He is going to be able to do just that. Slink's going around for a very long flank. Big Ryan, or Big Rank, is going to be able to do some work as he picks up 2 himself. So with this tank sitting up on top of that Bravo flag, I'd say it's pretty much a lockdown. More spawns are going to be coming back on in, but what can they really do in this situation? Slinks is going to have to go ahead and back on out. Big spawns are going to be coming up. Michael able to pick up at least one. IsN knows, hey, there's going to be some fights happening here in just a few seconds. Does he actually? Oh no, I thought he was down below. But he does hear the footsteps all around him. At the same time, we are potentially going to be having a flank going down. The dynamite usage, though, is just so good for all of these teams. I love to see the dynamite being played a lot more than what it was, obviously, in Battlefield 1. But it's so good, so damn good. And now the tank is going to have a couple of shots on him as well. Big dynamite play coming in. Spider does end up getting picked up, but not before he did a huge amount of damage to the other players on this team. And I think that they should be able to hold on to this Bravo flag. They are going to be able to do just that. Okay, so VnM looking pretty good here onto B. We do see a split flag hold coming on, but at the same time, A is just getting completely overrun. Slapperjacker, can he pick up the magical 3 kills? He cannot, as he gets completely overwhelmed. And once again, we're going to be seeing another flag rotating and changing hands.
This has been crazy. It seems like neither team really has this holding flag. Like, it's just a rotation battle. This is crazy.
Absolutely. Jukes is going to be able to help out his team, getting a couple of frags. He does eventually go down. IsN is going to be down below. I think they should be able to get the revive going down as well. AB now into the favor right now of VnM. 73-70. You cannot ask for a closer game. Remember, guys, the first one went back and forth and finally ended at 6 tickets.
Yeah, we've got relatively even frags on both sides. Got 17 and 7 from Reckless on Insane. We've got 16 and 7 from Rubber on V here. 13 and 5 from Sway. Spider hasn't died in the tank yet, but he's only 4-0, so he hasn't picked up that many kills. But maybe just the threat of him being around is enough to help V here.
I think the biggest thing that Spider has been able to do right now is just be a spawn point.
Absolutely, he's been helping me get spawns on B constantly.
Yeah, he's that mobile spawn point. What are you gonna do when he can basically just spawn in the infantry wherever he wants? That's a pretty rough thing to have to deal with. And we are gonna be seeing IsN still gonna be just back and forth. I believe we are gonna be having a bit of a tank fight potentially going down. Spider does spot out Thoppy.
Yeah, now we've got a big flank from Moogie coming on to A there. That's noticing that his team maybe won't have that much success on B. Going into A by himself, that's a really good rotation.
So you do see Spider, he's actually stuck a little bit. Thoppy could have capitalized on that. Maybe got a few extra shots in on the Spider, but now a little bit too late. And Thoppy is going to go ahead and try and rotate back around. He does have Slinks maybe to help out a little bit with some communication and where those players are actually sitting in at. Spider making his way back over here towards this A flag. Did a little bit of damage himself, try and get it back. We are going to be seeing some pretty good rotations. As you said, Moogie, good job there with that flank. Can he actually pick up the second guy here? 62-40. This is insane.
Insane. They're maybe going to take B here from the looks, but they need to get more guys on the burn. Where's the rest of their team? They've got one guy back C, 3 guys back C.
Oh my god, you can hear all the footsteps. Moogie just not able to make it happen. That is probably one of the most like horrific moments, other than like coming around a corner and seeing like, you know, 3 guys all pointing their gun towards you. It's just like you hear all of these footsteps and you're like, oh shit, where are they gonna come in from?
Yeah. The footsteps in this game are so out there. They're so good. Like, they're so good, but like, it's crazy.
They're so good, they're bad.
Exactly. They're so phenomenal that you can hear footsteps.
Yeah, it's like they're just so good now that they're actually bad.
Yeah.
But now we are going to be seeing Harvey Tyler making his way up on top of this Bravo site. B now changing hands once again, but it's going to be an even fight, both back and forth. Nobody really able to get that dominant factor here. 47-31, I think it's one of the biggest leads that we've seen on Hamada so far.
Damit kommst du wieder auf die Beine.
Yeah, we're closing in here now. Remember, Insane does have that, what, 6-ticket lead, which isn't a lot, but, you know, coming down to the wire, it might be. VnM doing a really good job here. They're trading out the kills really well. No one's really going off, picking up more than 2 at a time, but for every 1 guy that goes down on VnM, 2 guys are going down on Insane.
Oh my god, yeah, we're going to be seeing IMZ Make trying to get the repairs off onto his own tank. The tank not looking in the best of positions. As you can see, Spider, yeah, he's going to go ahead and back on out. At the same time, though, we do see Thoppy sitting up on top of B. This, I mean, unless you have the infantry support, is a very bad position to actually get up on. So far, they are winning out on the infantry battle. 2 players did go down, trying to take down Spider, maybe focusing just a little bit too much. 18 tickets now, 239. Even though Insane has that ticket advantage, they've been bleeding a lot of these tickets themselves just by dying over and over and over again. So they need to be careful, not just continuously be getting killed and being fragged out.
B right now.
Oh, it is crazy back and forth. We are going to be seeing Harvey Tyler getting aggressive. Oh my god, could he actually do it? Could he make a play here? Oh my god, Evan also going in for a flank of his own. He's only going to be able to pick up 1. Harvey Tyler does go down. The revives are going to be coming through, so not a whole lot of damage being done in that situation. At the same time, Spider, he's getting a little bit aggressive, but my god, he's on fire. Can he stay alive? Moogie ends up getting picked up. Somebody's got to have some dynamite. Come on, you got to finish him off. Where is the other tank? The other tank, I think, has gone down as well. Nope, Thoppy comes in at the last second. He's going to be able to finish him off. I think that was Slinkies with the Piat. And B is still just a slugfest, 25-13. And we are going to be seeing it looking like going over into the favor right now of VnM. Insane
now Venom's
trying to do what they can.
What's Insane's got to come up with the kills here. Slinksy's got to stay alive. He's got to stay alive. He's the last one. He's got to just wait for those spawns.
Well, we do have... Is Harvey Tyler dead over here? Yeah, he is dead. Okay. Yeah, Slinks and Reckless is going to be the only player alive. C-Site has gone over, as we said, 6 tickets to 20. Remember, it was 6 tickets in favor of Insane last time, so this is definitely the not the position that they wanted to be in. But they can still come back and win it if they can just get control of this flag, get these frags here in these last couple of moments. Thoppy is still going to be back up. He's trying to get some revives going in from Harvey Tyler. Maybe if Thoppy can get a couple of good frags there on top of B, they can do some work. But with 3 tickets, I mean, what can you do? A does go in their favor. Rubber Switch is now going to be coming back over to try and maybe do some work.
1 ticket. They just need 1 kill. Can Insane hold?
And I think that is going to be it. A is now starting to flash. At the same time, C is flashing, but it's going to be coming down to a one-on-one. Timberwolves should be able to find that kill. Thoppy still staying alive. This is crazy right now. 8 tickets to 1, but there it goes. Such a close match. If they could have brought that down, literally 3 more tickets, they would have won at least 1 of those 3 maps, but was not able to do it. Crazy match right there.
Only on esportbf.com.